So imagine this, you're chefing up a hard beat late at night and you finally decide to go to bed. When you finally wake up, probably around 1 or 2 p.m., the first thing you do after waking up is check out last night's masterpiece. Except, the beat is absolutely terrible. We all know that this is a very overused trope in music production and it's a meme in its own right. However, I've never been able to relate with this personally. But I mean, there's gotta be some truth to it, right? Well, for today's video, I set out to test just that. I stayed up real late making a beat at 2 a.m. and I also made a beat within 1 hour of waking up in the morning. This video is probably one of my most painful videos to make so far, but the results at the end may shock you. Or they might not, we'll see. What's up everybody, my name is CJ, aka CJink. I'm a music producer, artist, engineer, doer of all things music. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. It'll help me out a whole lot, and it'll bring more awareness to the making a beat on no sleep versus sleep debate. So the only two metrics I'm using for this experiment is that the beats have to be at 164 BPM and they kind of have to have that trap soul vibe. Alright, let's get started. Okay, it is currently 2:08 a.m. Let's see, maybe you all can kind of see that there. Yeah, 2:08. Yeah, I'm questioning why I'm even doing this video. I had the idea for this video a few hours ago today and figured why not go ahead and record this part of it. I had a late night last night and I think I woke up about 9:45 today. So that would be like 16 hours ago if I did my math correctly. I can't keep my eyes open hardly at all. As far as the idea for the cook-up, I'm just gonna do something a little kind of soulful, I guess. I don't know, whatever comes out comes out. I want to try to keep something consistent between the fresh cook-up and the asleep cook-up, and I'm really not doing myself a service by staying up to do this, but hey, do whatever for the content, right? So I'm gonna start off at 164. That's kind of my go-to from back in the day. Yeah, I'm just gonna get to cooking and see what I can come up with. Okay, I can hear this in my head, but I don't know how quickly I'm going to be able to get that onto the piano. I think I'm going to do a 16 bar loop for this piano here. This is a lot tougher to kind of power through. I'll say that I have been, let's see, I released one beat today. I think I worked on 2 others, mixed a song. Yeah, it's been a lot. Alright, that bass was a little all over the place. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes now, and I'm only 2 instruments in. That's not horrible, but that's not good either. I really can't keep my eyes open. I think I'm just going to try to get some drums down and call it a night. So here's something I used to always do with my beats. I used to always start these type of beats off with a crash, even at the very beginning in the intro, so I'm going to try to bring that back. I know these drums are pretty basic, but I usually like to keep them kind of very simple for these types of beats. I might come back and do some snare rolls or something. I don't know. I'm half asleep right now. This is horrible. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of rocking with the way that this beat sounds. It's not anything super insane, but I really like the chill vibe it has. And I know I'm speaking, but I genuinely cannot keep my eyes open, and I don't even know what I'm talking about at this point. It's weird. It feels very weird. I'm gonna go to bed. We will react to this after I've made my other beat. I don't want to try to pull too much from this, or maybe take inspiration or something like that. I mean, if I could just forget how this beat even goes, that would be the even better case scenario. So, all right, I'm signing off. All right, what's up, everybody? It is day 2 of our little experiment here. It is currently 10:45 a.m. and it's still not focusing right, but as you can see, it is not 2 a.m. like it was in day 1, and I have been up for about 2 hours now. Unfortunately, I started to record this earlier and I had some webcam issues, so I guess we didn't technically get to cooking up as soon as we woke up. However, I am much more alive than I was when I recorded that the other night. So all this being said, it's been a whole day since I've listened to the beat from the other night. I intentionally avoided it because I didn't want to take inspiration or anything from that beat itself. I do, however, remember we had it at 164 BPM and it was kind of a like soul / rod wave style type cookup, and other than that, that is all I remember from that beat. I know it had like piano and kind of my typical drums, but I couldn't tell you how the chord progression went or anything else. Other than that, I have no idea what I'm gonna do for this. I'm just gonna get to cooking and see what we come up with. I do remember doing a 16 bar melody for that beat, and I believe I'm going to do the same thing here. I really like how this sounds still a piano, yet it doesn't sound like anything else so far in the melody. I think this is coming along probably just as good, if not better, than the cookup from the other night. I'm really rocking with this. This sounds really dope. Alright, that sounds great. Let's go ahead and throw an 808 and some drums on here. really like this little feel here. It really kind of makes everything kind of go crazy, and it's a bit of a unique splash on this beat, I feel like. Alright, that one sounded pretty cool. I'm gonna go through here, arrange it, and then we're gonna listen to this full beat and then go back and check out our beat from the other night. Okay, so I've definitely spent a little bit longer on this beat than I did the first beat. I only spent about 20 minutes on that one if I recall correctly, and I've spent about 40 on this one. Now I did go ahead and fully arrange and kind of mix it, so that might be why I spent a little bit more time on this one. However, I don't know that that's gonna matter when it all comes down to it as far as which beat is better. So let's go ahead and have a listen to this beat and see how we feel about it. I had quite a bit going on here.
DJ on the beat. DJ on the beat.
Okay, key takeaways from this beat. I really like that little, I guess you would say almost drum feel I did over here with the open hats and kick and percussion claps, everything like that. There's a really dope kind of feel there that I really liked. Nothing stands out as like crazy or insane to me about this beat. It wasn't bad though. It was just, you know, kind of middle of the road. I'd have to give it probably about a 8 out of 10. I mean, you know, there's nothing too insane with it. I mean, that's kind of the point though, is I create a blank canvas for the rapper or the artist to then paint upon, you know, so it's kind of bland in the sense of it's basic, but it serves its purpose very well in my opinion. So once again, I'm gonna give this an 8, and now let's move on to our beat from 2 a.m. Okay, so I guess I did arrange this one out. I don't recall that. However, I was correct. Piano, same bass, same 808 actually, and some different drum sounds. So as far as how this beat sounds, I'm not 100% certain that. So when it comes to how this beat sounds, I have no clue. I have not listened to it. So we're gonna do a live reaction right now. Let's go. Okay, it's kind of coming back now. Okay.
DJ on the beat.
Okay, I remember it now. Okay, I kind of do remember now the little walk down there at the end of the 808. I didn't finish that because I couldn't figure it out.
DJ on the beat.
Okay, first thoughts. It's kind of coming back now. I still don't necessarily remember quite exactly making it. I remember making it, of course. I didn't recall that the chords were kind of that jazzy, I guess you would say. Overall, definitely basic drums, you know, basic hi-hats, nothing too crazy here. The melody is a little repetitive. That's about the only negative thing I have to say about this. You know, I need to maybe add another sound or two just to kind of spice things up, or really change it up in the verse, something like that. Overall, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like this beat a little bit better. Kind of like it a little bit better just because of the rhythm of the chords and just the overall sound that they have to them. Is it objectively better than the one I just made? I don't know, that's for you all to decide down in the comments below. I don't know though, overall, I think I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10. I just like it a tiny bit better as far as overall vibe. Maybe I need to add like a saxophone to it or something, I don't know. That might go hard, actually, a saxophone. So what does this mean in the overall context of our theory here? I think it means I'm always making fire no matter the time of day. I can definitely see there's some merit to the old meme. I mean, obviously, if you've been working all day, if you're drained and your ears are shot and your creative juices are just kind of gone, I can kind of see how, you know, you can make something that you think is really dope at night and then you wake up and realize it's awful. However, I really just do not believe I've ever had that happen to me. I've always kind of came back to it and thought, you know, this isn't that bad. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps me out a whole lot. Let me know your overall thoughts. You know, do you have this problem where if you cook up at night, it sounds terrible in the morning, or are you kind of like me where it still sounds fire? Thank you all for watching. My name is CJ, aka CJink. Have a good whatever time of day you're watching this, and God bless.